Yes! My name is Rick Tormina. My wife Joanne over here, and I live in Huntersville. We're retired here, and we've been married 47 years.
Yeah!
I am the son of a Sicilian immigrant. A Vietnam veteran. Drafted to serve. Volunteering with the campaign was encouraged by my two children, Stephen and Jennifer. Stephen is gay and is fighting for his civil rights. Jennifer is a mother and a school teacher, and she's working very hard to improve that situation. Our family, Joanne and I, and Stephen and Jennifer, represent the middle-class American dream. We do. We have a president and a vice president protecting the Social Security and Medicare that we have earned. Yes. We have a president and a vice president working hard for our troops and veterans. They are working for women's rights. They are working to they're working to improve women's rights. They're working to improve education and teachers. In North Carolina, we are part of a hard-working and energetic and incredible grassroots campaign. We need to make sure all voters know the sound of our grassroots voice. We have come too far to turn back now. With us today are two incredible people who know better than almost anyone that President Obama and Vice President Biden are committed to building our country with a strong and vibrant middle class. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Ashley Biden.
It's great to be here today. Great energy in here. My name is Ashley Biden. I'm the proud daughter of Joe Biden. In addition to being second lady, she's a mother, she's a grandmother, also known as Nana, a lifelong educator, and a proud Blue Star mom. She teaches full-time at a community college in Northern Virginia. Prior to that, she taught English at a community college in Delaware, several public high schools, and a psychiatric hospital for adolescents. While raising me and my two brothers, she earned 2 master's degrees and a doctorate in education. Through her teaching, my mom sees the important role education plays in helping people improve their lives. She believes that all Americans deserve an excellent and affordable quality education. That's her dedication to community colleges. She's also passionate about making sure that our veterans and military families have the support they need and the respect that they deserve. She and her First Lady work together to honor the service of our military men, women, and their families. She has also been involved in women's health issues, specifically breast cancer. 20 years ago, she founded the Biden Breast Health Care Initiative, which is a nonprofit dedicated to educating young men and women about breast health. My mom gives her all to everything that she does. She has been an inspiration to me from a very young age. Her passion, her kindness, and a dedication to issues that are important to her have inspired me to find my own career path as a social worker. She knows, like I do, like all of you do, just how critical this election is. It is the most critical election of our lifetime. So without further ado, I want to welcome my amazing mother,
a woman said to me at my last event, she said, 4 more days for 4 more years.
All right. you, because really we could not do this without all of your help. So, 4 more days, and I've been traveling around the country. I've met with thousands of people, and I really see the energy and the enthusiasm that is just like people here in this room today. And, it's all about people's lives. And don't you feel that way? This is
Yes.
And really, it's no different for me. Even if my husband weren't on the ballot, I would still be involved in this election because it's so critical. This juncture is so critical. And I'm involved in this election as a teacher. So I hope there's some teachers here. And, teaching, for those of you who are teachers, teaching isn't just what I do, it's who I am. And I'm sure you teachers feel that same way. And I teach English full-time at a community college in Northern Virginia. I was there yesterday. I had to ask off for Tuesday. We're glad you did. We love you, Jill. So as a teacher, I want to make sure that we continue to invest in quality education. Yes. And I'm so grateful that we have a president and a vice president that are moving us forward on education. Look what they've done so far. You can clap for that. They've doubled funding for the Pell Grants for anyone. They've reformed the student loan process to make it easier for students and their parents to pay back these loans. And they gave community colleges a cornerstone of their education policy, which of course is so important to me. And I'm also a military mom.
Yes!
Our son Bo is Delaware Army National Guard, and he was deployed to Iraq for a year. Oh, that's okay. The baby can cry. I'm used to that as a grandma. So you can imagine on election night, our son Bo had just been deployed a month before to Iraq. So, we were so excited that we were elected, but of course our son Bo, wasn't with us. So we took Skype, and as we were about to walk out onto the stage, we held up, so Bo could see the crowds and everything. And we said, look, because he was in Iraq with his unit. And we said, look, Bo, this is what it looks like, and we wish you were here. So anyway, it was bittersweet. And, I was so proud of him, but my one wish as a military mother was that President Obama would get us out of that war in Iraq. Osama bin Laden to justice. And now we're going to end that war in Afghanistan by And the president is going to use some of that money from ending those wars and do some nation building here at home. Right. So I've had the honor, truly the honor, of meeting so many military members and the veterans, and I see how much they love our country and really how much they sacrifice for every single one of us. So I want to make sure that our veterans and their families get the benefits they've earned and the respect that they deserve. As a military mom, we can see how the president and the vice president have moved our country forward on issues relating to the military. They've expanded the education benefits under the GI Bill. If any of your families have benefited from that. They've given tax credits to businesses who've hired veterans. And they're supporting military families in real ways, and taking care of their caregivers. Think of our wounded warriors. And when they come back, it's just not the care that they're going to get now. It's the care they're going to need for years to come. And finally, I'm involved in this election as a woman because I care about the direction of our country.
Yes.
Joe stand up for our rights and our freedoms every day. And all of you know, I'm sure the women in here know, that the first bill the president signed was the Lilly legislation. insurance companies can no longer charge women more than they've charged men. And they make sure that they can't charge us a copay for basic preventative services like mammograms, prenatal care, contraception. Our children can stay on their parents' insurance until they are 26 years old. That they can't discriminate against you because of a pre-existing condition. The President and the Vice President know how important it is for women to make their own decisions about their own bodies and their own health. So many women of my generation fought so hard for Roe versus Wade. To contraception and for equal rights. We cannot go back and refight those battles that we fought decades ago. That is at stake on the Supreme Court if we elect super conservatives. Think how that will change the fabric of our country. So we have to educate women and Americans about the Supreme Court and the importance of it. So it's not just women's issues that we have to move forward on. It's all issues that the President and the Vice President will take us forward. Because in the last 4 years, we've really seen what forward really means. And it means that we've seen a job, we need change, a real change. And we've seen 5.4 million new jobs now. It's going up. Exports and manufacturing is on the rise, and an auto industry that was on the verge of collapse is now back up on its feet. And don't tell is history. So over the past four years, President Obama has laid out his plans, and his main goal is to strengthen the middle class. You can register through and vote, an early vote through Saturday here in your community. So we want to make sure it's not going to be just me, it's not going to be just Michelle or Joe or Barack that's going to move us forward. Really, it's all of you. Every single one of you here in this room. We're going to do it.